Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been away for a minute, but I am back in action. I am just going to show you guys my favorite glam that I do pretty much daily. If I have to go somewhere, it's pretty quick. I love it because I don't have to use too many shadows, but I still look like I did something. I get a ton of compliments on this look every time I wear it. It is one of my favorite looks to do, and I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day. It's just the right amount of soft glam, but still sexy. Yeah, so I hope you guys love this video. Thank you so much for watching it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so just jumping right into the video, we are going to start off with this Soft Glam palette. I love this palette because it has so many cute neutrals, and the shimmers are super pretty. I absolutely love this palette. And I'm going to dip into that burnt orange color. Like I said, I do this glam quite a bit. It's just my favorite. I absolutely love a simple look that still looks like you did something, you know. So I'm just blending that into the crease and just really blowing that out. And then I like to just take a little bit and just kind of rub it all over the lid. I'm just using that burnt orange color so far. Alright, perfect. So we have the burnt orange shade all over the lid. So next I'm just going to go in with this rustic shade, which is this shade. And I'm just going to take my M441 brush and I'm just dipping into that shade and just keeping it really low right under where we put that shadow. So just right there in the tighter crease. And just right there on the outer corner. And I didn't like totally dip my brush in it. I really just barely even touched it. Just line that out. You can go back in with the brush that you used to put the burnt orange on and kind of go over both of them to really just diffuse them. This look is super soft. It's not anything like carved out or heavy handed. It's really just simple. And next we're going to go in with the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the color Amaze, and I usually just take like my ring finger. These eyeshadows work best if you use them with your finger, just because I think the formula warms up to your body temperature, I guess, and then you just apply it to the eye. And it's okay if it kind of gets a little messy. Like I said, this glam is like just my quick glam. I don't try to perfect it or make it look super polished. And I kind of just like rub it all over the eye. Nothing crazy. Alright, so now that we have the lid done, I'm just going to go back in with that little M441 brush, the little blending brush. I'm just gonna lightly go back over, and I didn't tap back into the product. I'm just using what's left over, and I'm just kind of going over that crease, add a little bit more color in, and then just taking a clean blending brush, which mine's the M533. It's very similar to the M535. It's just bigger, and I usually don't ever have product on it. I kind of just go around those shadows and make sure everything looks nice and blended. So now we have the eye look. So next I'm going to go ahead and do the liner. I don't feel like the liner takes me that long, especially on a quick day, which is why I do it. I'll kind of share with you my tricks. So before I start, my eyeliner brush has typically already got a little bit of product in it, so I usually just squeeze it with like a paper or something, and then my fingers, and I kind of just form the brush like back to its sharpness. So that way it's easier to use and I'm getting a perfect line every time. So next I'm going to just take a little mirror and then my brush, and I'm just going to pay attention and just draw one small little line and start off with that for the wing. And then on the other side, same thing. Just a line. It's okay if they're a little messy, you can always clean it up later. Next I'm just gonna load up my brush with some product and just start on the base of the wing. And I'm just dragging that in. And pulling that back. And then we're just coloring that wing in super quickly. Okay, so now you see where I've kind of stopped doing the wing. I'm gonna go ahead and take that paper and I'm gonna clean off the brush again so that it's nice and sharp, and then not dipping back into the product, I'm just gonna go ahead and right there where the tip starts, I'm gonna stamp down and then drag. You can see how sharp that line is. And then just taking that. My biggest thing, like, my biggest tip with wing liner is knowing when to stop. That's like your biggest thing. Like, that was my biggest issue, is that I just like wouldn't know when to not keep adding. So then I would have like these mile-long wings every time, and they just ended up being like bat wings. Okay, so I'm gonna take just a tiny bit of concealer, like literally just that much. So just dipping in with a little angled brush, I'm just taking this and just lightly cleaning up the wing. And doing it to the other side. So next we're just going to go in with lashes. I'm just going to go in with the Duo Lash Glue. And the lashes I'm using today are called House of Lashes Iconic Lights. They're my favorite lashes. I'm not even kidding. I get like literally a million compliments on these lashes, and sometimes people even say they look natural, which I don't know if those people know what real lashes look like. But they're definitely not natural. They're dramatic for me, but I absolutely love them. They're only like 12 bucks, and they carry them at Ulta. Some Ultas. I know like the one by my house, they don't carry them, but the one over just a little further from me, they carry them. And so I always stock up on their lashes, and they're my absolute favorite. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and place the lashes. I'm just taking my little mirror again and just placing those on after the glue has gotten just a little tacky. Alright, perfect. So now those are both placed on. And so now that we have both lashes on, I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the face. So I do have a little translucent powder left over under the eyes. Just setting my concealer. and the rest of my face because you know your girl is oily and I've got to set my face or else it's all gonna move. Next, I love a bright under eye, so I always take the Anastasia Contour Kit in light to medium, which they are actually on sale, I think, right now. I don't know how much longer they'll be on sale for, but I know that they're on sale for like 20 bucks, and they're normally 40. So I just take that banana shade right there in the middle and just pop that under my eye and really just dust it under there, you know, just give me a little brightness. Next, I'm going to finish off my under eyes, so I'm dipping back into that Soft Glam palette, and I'm just going to take that color Burnt Orange and load it up on my M432, which is just a straight edge brush, and then I'm just going to go ahead and run that underneath the lash line and do the same to the other side. And then I'm just dipping into that rustic shade that we also threw in the crease, and I'm barely tapping it onto my brush and just lightly from the outer corner bringing that in and blending that out. Alright, perfect. So finishing off the rest of the face, which I was supposed to be doing and not my under eye. It's fine. So I'm going to take this big huge fluffy brush. I don't remember where it's from. I want to say it's from Eco Tools. Oh, it's from iSync. I got it in like some brush kit from iSync. I've had this brush forever. So I'm going in with the Fit Me Maybelline Pressed Powder, the Satin Smooth. My color is Golden Beige or 240. And I'm just loading up my fluffy brush and just packing that powder down. The reason why I don't like dust or move it around is because I don't want to move around the product that's already on my face. You know what I'm saying? I want as much coverage as possible. So I'm just taking it in there, just bringing it down to the neck. And then next I'm going to take my Morphe like blush blending brush. I'm not really sure what brush it is. It came in a kit. And I'm going to go in with my Anastasia bronzer in Saddle. You guys, these bronzers are life. I feel like I freaking bathe in them. I don't know what this formula is, but like, it's amazing. And I'm not a big contour girl. I just love to be bronzed. But I do keep it pretty much in the same area of my cheekbones as I would a contour. And on the forehead, I like to look like I've been bathing in the sun all day, you know what I mean? Just bathe in that bronzer. I like to look like a sunburnt little chicken. And then I just lightly throw the bronzer, lightly as I'm like, I just throw some on the side of my nose. Next I'm going to go in with mascara. And it's the Voluminous Lash Paradise. It is the dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which in my opinion, after using them both, I am loving the Lash Paradise. I feel like it is just so much darker, it's a lot wetter, and it doesn't clump like the Better Than Sex, and it definitely doesn't flake like the Better Than Sex one does. So I am a huge fan, and it's only like $6, so I mean, you can't beat that. Like, look at that. You see that? It's so dark and so good. Oh my god, so cute. Oh, so cute. Okay, so now that we have the mascara on, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, my blush. So I'm gonna go in and do the blush. I know I'm kind of like all over the place, but you get the gist. I'm going with the Tarte blush and just putting that on the apples of my cheeks and just lightly blending backwards. And then next I'm going to go in with highlighter. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. I'm so glad they brought this back, y'all. It is so fucking amazing. So good. And I'm just popping that on the cheeks. I mean, like, do you see that? Do you see that? Ugh, so cute. And down the bridge of the nose. And in the Cupid's bow. That's just so cute. Oh, and I'm using the M501 for highlighting, which is like just this little tapered fluffy brush. Oh, I still need that, huh? I'm gonna take the brush that comes in my Anastasia palette, because yes, they do come with a brush. Not only are they $42, but they come with a cute little brush. And I'm just adding that highlight into my inner corner. I know this seems like a lot, but it doesn't feel like a lot to me. Like, I don't know. So for Valentine's Day, I mean, you could totally do this look. I think it's super cute and soft. To finish it off, I typically would do a nude lip. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with a nude lip, and then we can show you what it looks like with like a hot pink lip or something. Super cute. But I'm taking this lip liner by Colourpop. It's the I Love Satai and Colourpop collab in the color 951. And I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. So now that we have the lips lined, actually I don't even think I'm going to do a hot pink lip with this, because this is like my go-to glam right here. Like, this is my everyday lip. So next I'm going to go in with Velvet Teddy, my favorite MAC lipstick. And I'm going to, God, my lips are dry. I forgot to put my lip treatment on. Thankfully, this Velvet Teddy lipstick is super hydrating. So I have those two on, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish it off with the Toffee lip gloss, which is my absolute favorite lip gloss by Anastasia. And that is the finished look. And the next thing I am going to do, so that this baby stays all day, is take the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, which is my absolute favorite. Go ahead and bathe in it. Let it work its magic. Alright. And that is the finished look. This is my go-to glam. I absolutely love this look. It looks very, you know, a little something without doing too much. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.